by Pat Burkhardt.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, good afternoon, President Thomas, directors. Damon's on vacation this week, so I'll be standing in for him. It's big shoes to fill, so
Literally.
I'll do my best.
Literally.
Yeah.
Could you really fit into his shoes, Pat?
I think it's him.
No.
He's got the bigger feet.
Look at that.
I don't know if he told you, but he's been really trying to make these quick.
I
We have 3 minutes.
So here we go.
It's kind of a new thing.
Oh, gee.
So first slide here, we have a 6-inch AC mainline leak up in the Evans Pass area. It was a combined work effort between our distribution crew up there and our utility crew. We even had our Eric up there, our new facilities maintenance tech up there doing traffic control for us.
Usually he provides us with our own handouts, a copy of them. So we can look forward on them and cheat, but this,
We're
you're
good.
you're keeping us focused here on the screen.
Off to a bad start.
No, but it's a nice star.
We're not gonna interrupt anymore. Go ahead.
Okay. So as you can see on the picture on the right, that black plastic with the silver tape around it is the new Reach 3A 12-inch line. And the line that was leaking ran underneath all of that. So this was kind of a complicated repair to get to it. We had to get underneath all the concrete that they had poured for the thrust block on the new pipe. And
How long is that duct tape good for?
Yeah, the new 3A, duct tape, baling wire on it.
that one has good lifespan.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, crews had to remove some of the concrete.
Oh, it's bitter.
And cut out that section of pipe that was broke. So they used a couple IMAXs and put in a new section of PVC and got it repaired. So next we have our construction crew has been working down in the Jenny Lind area for the last 2.5 months or so. And they've been focusing on replacing fire hydrants and inline valves. Our Jenny Lind distribution crews played a huge effort in this work effort also. They've been assisting and working with customer service to do the notifications and door tags for the shutdowns. And they shut the water off for the construction guys. Then, turn everything back on and help flush when the job's over. So on the left, you can see on the pipe to feed the hydrant, there's no valve. So we run into that problem constantly. So we have no way to shut that hydrant off if it had an issue. So on the right, when we install all the new hydrants, we make sure we call it a guard valve. The crews put in a valve. That way, if there ever is an issue, we can just turn that valve off and there's no customers affected and we can do repairs to that hydrant.
Nice.
So there's just another picture of one on Kane and Bergsma they did, and again, installed a guard valve. This one was on Blake and Berkesee. And then you can see they have the hose hooked up. So that's just when they were done, they're doing their flushing efforts and ran the hose off to the ditch line so they didn't disturb all their nice fresh dirt. And then these are some mainline valves off of Highway 26.
Pat, on that previous one, it looked like that you actually replaced the hydrant.
Yes,
Okay,
all 3 of those were full hydrant replacements.
okay.
So this was the mainline valves off of Highway 26. We actually had the utility crew and the construction crew. The same day we did one shutdown. The construction crew replaced these 2 valves and then the utility crew replaced 2 valves that were farther up the street. So we did 4 valves in one day during one shutdown. So that was a huge work effort. This is another valve on in-lock antenna. That's just the old valve before they pulled it out. That was another full replacement. This is our Evans Pass crew, and they're using our Bad Elf device, and it's for GPSing. So they're going through all the blue lines there are the water lines. So this is kind of a complicated area. So they go out with the Bad Elf device and they shoot the GPS for these pipes. And then it will incorporate that data into mobile MMS. So the picture on the left is mobile MMS as it is now. And then the picture on the right is all those silver tabs are the data that they were able to upload through that Bad Elf device. So all the GPS coordinates and any data they put in there is in those tabs, and then mobile MMS will go in and they can update the map based off all that data.
Could you use that for US, US dig purposes for
USAs?
identifying? Yes, thank you.
Not really. We use our locators for that. This is kind of just to make sure stuff is,
So, but if you had this updated on the map, doesn't it give you information as exactly where it's located?
yes,
And, oh, that's right, because USA, they require you to mark it.
that's,
Never
yes,
mind.
exactly.
Sorry, yeah.
Yep. And then this was one of our electricians, Jared. He was at lift station 7 in Poker Flat. We had a comms failure. So he was down there diagnosing that. And if you notice, the tree is grown into our antenna there. So he took the handy dandy bucket truck and cleared the limbs off of that antenna. So now it's nice and clear for our telemetry.
Cindy? Yep, the Cindy truck.
I can throw that in there.
And he rescued several cats too.
And then next is some more work our electricians did. This is the old #1 ozone generator that failed at the Copper Cove Water Treatment Plant. So they pulled the old one out. Those 2 black cabinets in the back are the UPS systems for the new ozone generator. That generator is still in transit. So they went ahead and installed the UPS systems and then put in all the conduit. That way, when we get the new generator, it's pretty much plug and play. They can throw it in, run everything, and we can get that back online so that we can get back to our ozone treatment in Copperopolis.
UPS stands for,
Uninterrupted power supply.
thank you.
Yep. So that's just another picture of the conduit and everything that they put in between the 2 units. And then this is our CAL FIRE crews. We were able to get some days with them.
Nice.
They went down to our house property there in Jenny Lind by the water treatment plant and did some clearing and weed eating. Cleaned all that up.
When did that occur?
Huh?
When did that occur?
I want to say 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
I-
So,
I was by there right before that, and it needed cleanup, so that's good.
Yeah. yeah, it was pretty recent. So it looks good now.
Mhm.
They also went out to Southworth and did some cleanup out there at our wastewater treatment plant for us. They do great work. They're an asset to have, keeping our facilities.
The right price too.
Yes, absolutely. So with that, that's it. And then that's King Ron. He's kind of our go-to guy with the crews. He takes them all to all the sites and kind of explains what they need to do. And so they cut him a throne out of the stone at one of the locations they were working. So,
That's awesome.
and
Thanks,
that's it.
Pat.
Any questions?
Excellent job.
Yeah,
Good
very
job.
good.
Awesome. Thank you.
Perfect timing.
All
Right,
right.
Jeff?
Thanks, Pat.
Good
Thank
to
you.
finally see Ron get the respect he's deserved.
His own drone.
Long overdue.